And now it's my great pleasure to present the 2016 Alumnus of the Year Award. Would Susan Campbell, class of 1968, please come forward? The Alumnus of the Year Award recognizes service to the university during the past year as well as continuous service throughout the years. This award is the highest alumni honor presented by the university. Tonight, we honor an alumnus and an alumna of Millikan. The late R. Michael Campbell, class of 67, and M. Susan Campbell, class of 68, have demonstrated for many years a strong commitment and dedication to Millikan. They've demonstrated this for more than 30 years through generous financial support and service. They have provided decades of faithful support to the Millikan Fund for Student Scholarships, making possible the great gift of a Millikan education for generations of Millikan students. Additionally, they provided significant support to both advancing the vision and Transform MU capital campaigns, including support for enhancements to Frank M. Lindsay Field. They frequented Chicago area alumni events and often served as event host. Mike also served as a member of the Millikan Board of Trustees for 9 years and was an ambassador for all things Millikan, often encouraging recruitment and networking opportunities for the university. Mike died on February 2nd, 2016, at age 17, following a multi-year battle with colon cancer. With my colleague Dave Brandon, I had the good fortune and honor of having lunch with Mike on a cold winter day in December 2013 at the Palm Court restaurant in Arlington Heights. It was like walking into a little bit of Southern California in 1940 in that beautiful restaurant. And despite his illness, Mike was full of life and curiosity about his alma mater. He asked me tough questions, wanted to know what was going on and what this new president was thinking. Mike had built a successful career in business and real estate. He worked in mergers and acquisitions for G.D. Searle Pharmaceuticals Company from 1969 to 1972, and began to work in real estate equity investments at Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company in 1973. In 1983, Mike founded Campbell Properties, LLP, a commercial development company in Mount Prospect, Illinois, with properties in Illinois, Wisconsin, Indiana, and Tennessee, and served as owner and general partner of that company until his death. Mike, of course, completed a bachelor's degree in business administration from Millikan in 1967. In 1969, he completed an MBA at Northern Illinois University and later received the 1973 Graduate Honors Award from the College of Business at NIU. An active community leader, Mike also was a founding member of the board of directors of Mount Prospect National Bank and served as the bank's director for nearly a decade. He also served on the board of directors at Northwest Suburban Bank Corp., headquartered in Mount Prospect. Mike was a deacon, trustee, and elder at First Presbyterian Church of Arlington Heights, where he also served as president of the Personnel Committee. We all know how onerous all of that committee work and leadership can be. Sue attended Millikan from 1964-67, where she was a member of Pi Beta Phi sorority. She later completed an associate degree in nursing from Harper College in 1985 and was a member of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. She loved her career in nursing, working as a nurse at Northwest Community Hospital and later as an obstetrics and gynecology office nurse. In 2000, she retired from nursing after completing 10 years of triage nursing for a medical group in Arlington Heights. Sue was also a leader within their community. Like Mike, she served as an elder and trustee at First Presbyterian Church. She served on the church's personnel and gardening committees and worked with the Youth Sunday School, blessings on you for that, and Youth Club. She also served as a volunteer for the Public Action to Deliver Shelter, PADS, community program, and Mount Prospects chapter of the Infant Welfare Society. Ah, there you are, Milliken. It is with deep and abiding respect and gratitude for their outstanding example of dedicated support to Milliken University that I named the 2016 recipients of the Alumni of the Year Award, Susan and Mike Campbell.
Good evening. I'm so happy to be here tonight. And along with my family and some good friends, I want to thank Milliken University for honoring us with this very meaningful award. My daughters came all the way from Florida. One lives in Tampa, one lives in Boca Raton with their spouses. My grandchildren, who've been patiently sitting at the table waiting all night and being very quiet and very well behaved. For my good friend Sue Tharp and my friend Tom Munns, who's also a Milliken graduate, for accompanying me here tonight. Their support has just been tremendous over this year, and it's just meant the world. They love their dad, they love their grandfather, and their good friend, and it's just meant a lot. I know that if Mike were here tonight, he would be especially honored, as well as humbled, and probably a little bit surprised that he was even considered for an award like this, but again, very honored and humbled. Mike and I have both loved Milliken University all of our lives. We grew up in this town. I started piano lessons at Milliken when I was 4 years old, and continued taking lessons through Milliken's contribution to the community of Decatur. It was very important to all of the residents of Decatur and has really been deeply embedded in the life of this town. Milliken was very close to our hearts. We supported each other with the education we got here, with the need and the feeling that we needed to give back to Milliken throughout these years. We both felt the education we received here began a lifelong passion of learning and was a real stepping stone, especially for Mike, in his career. He became a very successful man in real estate, in banking, and was generous with his time and talents to his church community, to Milliken throughout the years, and to his family. He was honored when asked to serve on the Board of Trustees for 9 years, and he loved the contributions that he could make in that capacity and the relationships that we both developed during that span of time, and continued until Mike's death and continued today for me. So it is with great honor and humility that I accept this honor on behalf of Mike and the entire Campbell family. Thank you.
I would like to mention, too, since we've failed to do that so far, there is a trophy behind me, and Mike and Susan's names will be added to that, recognizing their accomplishment as the 2016 Alumnus of the Year. Don't worry, that doesn't have to ride back with you on your trip to Chicago. We'll keep that safe and sound in the Alumni Center. So please, all of you, join me one more time for a round of applause for all of our honorees tonight. The individuals we celebrate tonight are models for giving their time, their talents, and their treasures back to Milliken University and the community as a greater whole. We hope you will join them in supporting the good works of this university. and pay it forward so that future generations can realize their dreams of a Millikan education, like myself. At this time, I'd like to remind all of our award winners to proceed to the area of the room to my left, immediately following the program, so we can take some photos, individuals and groups. Please bring your plaques with you for the pictures. Friends and families are welcome to be in the photos as well. We want to capture this Millikan moment. To all of you here tonight, thanks for joining us back on campus. And a special thanks to those of you that made the effort to nominate someone here. Each year, our Alumni Association board, as Kelly mentioned, is impressed to read about the accomplishments of our alumni who were nominated for these awards. But we wouldn't be aware of many of their good works without your input. So thank you for sharing your nominations and the information with us. So keep those coming. We do have brochures on the table if you'd like to keep that as a reminder for a nomination to be forthcoming. And speaking of sharing your information, this is the time of the evening where someone from the office, like myself, gets up and ask you to share your information, your phone numbers, your emails, your change of address, your business information, so we can keep good tabs on you. We'd like to share that with your colleagues through our Millikan outlets, the quarterly, the magazine, through Twitter, through our website, through Facebook, for social media apps not yet created that'll be forthcoming. Lastly, a quick reminder that award recipients and Athletic Hall of Fame inductees will be recognized on the big screen during the football game tomorrow night. So please come out and support the Big Blue. And be sure to sample some of our other activities being offered throughout the homecoming weekend. Take it all in, take it in as much as you can. Enjoy, plan to join us again next year. Thanks for coming, have a wonderful homecoming weekend, and I hope to see you soon. Go Big Blue. And one special information just came through. Coach Curran shared with me that Illinois Wesleyan lost to Millikan 3-0. 3